One of the things we've really been on the soapbox about in the last few years is about having a vision and making sure that brands integrate whatever they're trying to do strategically as a business above all the business units and above all their channels, how mobile is going to play a role in the future. The benefits of having a vision are that they tie everything together, and so every piece of the puzzle that anyone tries to embark on within an organization needs to go through the filter as to whether it fits in with the overall corporate strategic direction and vision. The other benefit is when anyone is working on any particular piece of the puzzle, whether it's the staff at Kraft, whether it's us, or whether it's any particular partner that we're working with, they actually can see how their contribution fits into the broader scheme of things. And so they're not working on just another tactic, just another banner, just another idea that is just going to get thrown away and never talked about again. The process we go through to get to that vision stage is really looking at the broader business vision itself. And one of the things about visions that define what that word is it's something that you actually can't achieve today. And this is the biggest hurdle that we overcome when we're meeting our initial new clients. In other words, the point of the vision should be something that should last 3 to 5 years. Something that you can see a path to, but that you actually couldn't achieve in the next 12 to 24 months. Because if you could achieve it, it's not really a vision, it's just a plan and it's a bunch of tactics. The overarching benefit of that is it makes sure that all the building blocks that you're putting in place are building towards the ultimate vision, which, for example, in this case is related to the fact that Kraft is a brand that is partly starting out when people are thinking about what they should cook, and it partly kind of ends right at the check-in aisle. So to connect that whole vision today is practically impossible across America, just because of the way technology is and where the adoption is. But if you build the vision in an overarching fashion and then work backwards with some big strategic platforms that can take you there, then the whole brand can understand how we're actually going to get to a point where this is going to move the business forward, as opposed to something that's cool that we did, something that we learned that we can learn for next year, and something that is basically a 12-month cycle, which is the other thing you get trapped in if you're an organization. Most people are thinking 12-month cycles unless they're at very senior management. But if senior management buys into a vision that is multi-year, it gives the whole organization some direction to shoot for. So when we're working with brands around the vision, we look at their consumers, where they are today on the mobile devices. And as you saw, there's various places we were there. Like we were at the iPad, which is total end of one spectrum, and other end of the spectrum is SMS with the Hispanic market. Like totally broadened their approach compared to when we first met with Kraft. It was just the iPhone, which is a very, very narrow audience. The other part of that whole concept of looking years out is it's about, as Wayne Gretzky says, skating to where the puck is going to be, which is where is this space going to move in 2 or 3 or 4 years, and make sure you're prepared for it in advance, as opposed to kind of reacting when a new product or a new shift in consumer adoption takes place.